Hey guys, this is Daniel Miller with Upward Realty, and today we're going to talk about a question I get asked a lot about, which is, are we in a real estate bubble locally? So, are we in a real estate bubble locally? The short answer is yes. Now, there's a lot of factors that go into what creates a real estate market. So, there's the national level of what's happening in real estate. Some of those factors are interest rates. There's a more statewide level. And then we break it down even further into a local, regional, city. We can even get really detailed and talk about subdivisions and specific areas. But for now, we're going to broaden this out and then we'll bring it back down. So the first factor is what's happening nationally. So I recently got an email from a local appraiser who sends out a lot of statistics telling us what's trending in our market. His name is Bob Sprinkle. He's a fantastic appraiser and he's got some great information. So I'm going to read a little bit from that and then begin to break these pieces down. So the first part is he mentions that the Federal Housing Finance Agency Price Index report released, this is at the end of Q3, so quarter three, basically showed that there was 0.6% appreciation, so less than 1%, 0.6 appreciation in the third quarter, and there was 4.82 appreciation for the past 12 months ending at the end of September. So that's kind of what's going on with us. There's a lot of factors that are, affecting prices and price per square foot. But then the main thing that happens is that nationally interest rates are going up. So this obviously affects, when you go up by 0.5% or even 0.75% on your interest rate, it reduces what you can afford. So obviously it just increases your payments. So it means that some people feel like they have a ceiling for, their ceiling gets lowered for the price that they were going for. So if we talk about what's happening in California, so we're talking about a state level of, what's happening with values. California only had a 1.07 appreciation increase in the third quarter. And that's not amazing when we compare it to other states like Idaho or Nevada, which those states are experiencing 15% plus appreciation in the past year, which is pretty amazing. But the other factor that really affects, what's happening in our real estate market locally are the two recent tragic fires that happened. Number one, we have the Carr fire, and number two, we've got the Camp fire. So, when we lost approximately 1,300 homes here, all of these people that were displaced now looking for property. So, right when the Carr fire happened, I had a couple listings that were out there. Great listings, priced well, but they were seeing some showings, but not a ton, but really no offers. And then all of a sudden we had the Carr fire, and immediately the next week we had multiple offers on both properties. So we definitely felt an immediate increase in demand because of the Carr fire. Then also we have the Camp fire, and they've lost approximately 13,000 homes. So pretty much 10 times as many homes as we lost here. And some of those people are relocating to our area. And, I know of another listing agent that I talked to, Dan Anderson, and he had a listing and they got multiple offers. And two of the buyers were people coming from the Camp fire. So it's definitely having an impact on our market. Typically in the season, winter, holidays, you see some of the listings kind of pulled off the market because people don't really want to have their home listed during Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. It's not an ideal time for them. It is an ideal time to look for a home because people who are listed still typically need to sell more than normal. But that's probably for another video. But, there definitely is, we're not seeing that typical drop-off that I normally see in the holidays for me personally, in my business, for our company. So I feel like we're still experiencing a bit of the demand. I know of buyers that lost their homes and they're still looking for the right home to replace the home that they lost. And I know that there's definitely more people out there. So I feel like those fires are really affecting our local market. I feel like it's increased demand and is kind of propping up values more in a stronger way than we would have normally experienced. So anyways, I hope this information is helpful for you guys. There's national factors, state factors, but also very specific local, regional, city, subdivision factors for us on real estate values. And hopefully this helps you understand a little bit more about what affects you when you're selling your home, or what affects you when you're going to purchase a home in this season. All right, have a great week.